Okay, Bob, I hope you enjoyed watching the review of that lesson. I thought that was pretty darn cool. And I hope you got a lot out of it. So here's what happened as a result. This is your original swing, and this is the last swing that you did of the day after we went through all of that. Well, you can tell right away. You look like more of a golfer over here. You got that second baseman look. You know, your weight is further forward, your hands are further forward as opposed to what it used to be. And let's put our good little cage in there to see how your body moves compared to how it was originally. Like that. There we go. So right away you can see that when you remember how you made this move at the beginning, that's sort of changed on this one. Look at this. It's still there a little bit, but look at the difference. Look at the difference. Huh? Look at that. Your arms are in the same spot. Look at the difference in where the club is. Excellent. Excellent job. Your head's already started to move in the old one. Head staying steady in the new one. That's a great transformation right there. Look at how your club face is perpendicular to the curve of the path here, whereas here it's still like, I don't know, it hadn't even moved. So this is great. This is great looking. So let's keep going then back a little ways. Look at how your head stays here. Look at where your head is here versus here. How's that? That's a huge difference. You're staying very steady here. That is great. You haven't stood up. You haven't swayed back. Your weight is still over on the left side. Excellent. Excellent work. All right. Here we go all the way to the top. That's what we call P4. Position 4 in the swing, which is the very top. Now at this point, you see you start moving your head out of the circle a little bit, and your weight starts shifting. But look at the way your hips have turned so that your body stays forward. Your hips have turned so that your body's weight stays a little bit forward, whereas here your weight is all over the right side. This is so much better here. We still have to work on keeping you a little bit closer to the center here. Maybe that's just changing the starting position, but this looks so much better. Look at that. So much better. Alright? And then as we come back down here, this position here is where we like to measure the lag that you're holding. And look at that. See, so this even changes the amount of power that you have going from here down to the ball. You see, the club has already started to flip here. That sort of, I think, has to do with that drag at the beginning. It makes you start flipping a little bit early here, as opposed here. This is more of a your wrists are more cocked here at the point where the club is perpendicular to the ground. So it's going to give you extra power here. This is all good. By the way, I didn't mention. Let me go back to the beginning here. I didn't mention, but look at where that ball is in your stance, right up against this. It should be right up against that the insole, the instep of that foot right there. Whereas opposed to here at the beginning, the ball was right in the middle. So made a nice change there. That gave you that nice position at the beginning. All right, so top and then the big difference, impact versus oops, go back, versus impact. So look at how far back you are here with your weight on the right. Here your weight is starting to transfer over to the left. Everything is good about that. And I wish I had that frame in between, but it's much closer to having your arms straight here. I'll draw this line and you can see what I mean. This line. this line down. Move your shoulder down to the ball. And that's where it should be at impact. So you can see the ball's already gone, so the club has flipped a little bit, but right at the moment of impact, that probably looked pretty darn good. That probably looked pretty good. Versus, if we draw this line here, you can see how much, look at that. Look at the difference there. Isn't that amazing? This is a golfer over here. This guy, you know, he shows up on the weekends. Here's a golfer. Look at that. That's strong. Okay, we got to still work on keeping those hands and wrists straight through impact. None of this flipping here. But look at the difference there. Nice. And notice also how you're still rolling the club face. Watch the face. It's still rolling over. We'd rather have it come straight through as opposed to closing down like that. But it's so much closer, so much better, right? Way better. Look at how your head stays down here as opposed to this. Look at your head coming up. Look at this. This is really getting a lot better. Look where your weight is here. Look at your heel's not even on the ground here. All your weight's on the right side here. Your weight has transferred over to the left. We still need to do more. We're going to slide those hips over to the right a little bit this way. This is called tucking the hips, we call it. You know, we want to move those hips forward here. That way. So that the body sort of has this what we call a right tilt to it there. So that keeps your head down and allows you to get more power, more weight over on the left side. That gives you more power, allows you to keep your arms and hands straight, the arm and the club in a straight line through impact. Good work, though. Excellent work. Yep, you're looking good. That's a real difference right there. That one versus that one. That's a real good difference. Get rid of all those lines. Nice. Really nice. A great improvement. Alright. So let's get together again soon. See ya.